So Dumbledore decides to take Harry to the cave. Comment about apparition kind of annoyed me. Just a way of getting around less filming. I like the way they landed on the rock and then they went in. Kind of in my head, sort of imagine them trudging through this water.
How did
it
they
still
get
kind
in?
of worked.
I can't remember.
Got in somehow. But then when Dumbledore put the knife against his hand, I thought they were going to show it. It was pretty similar to how I imagined it actually. I like the way that Dumbledore like pulled the rope to the boat.
Scary.
The way that you didn't know what was quite in the water, it just had shadows and stuff.
You could just about see the hair of like the floating people.
But the actual bit in the middle was really strange.
Yeah.
Because the back of the boat sort of shows a platform. I never thought it'd be lots of like odd shaped rocks.
It would look good in 3D. Maybe that's why they did it, because they knew it's going to be in IMAX.
The drinking.
Oh.
I started crying. It was so cute. And there's a lot of people on Facebook that actually said that they found that bit appalling. I generally thought that was the best bit of acting I've seen of Michael Gambon. It was
just
perfect.
Got it. That scene was really what stood out for me.
Don't make me do it, please don't make me do it. And the way that Harry, they zoomed in and Harry had to put the water into his mouth. I was like, don't make him do it!
It was a horrible scene to read and I think it translated extremely well.
We were looking at each other, the bit they went to go to the water, we both went just waiting for this like thing to come out.
You knew it was gonna happen.
It was a really long pause though. You waited and then you really waited and then it happened and it was like no! Lily actually screamed!
I was the only person in the cinema to go ah!
In theory, I wasn't very impressed with them. I thought they looked more like Gollum than humans.
I think one of them looked like regular Splash.
I thought the one that dragged him underwater looked like a human, but the rest, when they were cooling up, they looked like mini Gollum.
I reckon the one that dragged him down was regular Splash.
Did he say his name?
No.
I thought he didn't.
And suddenly the fire comes out and Dumbledore's
the
there.
fire was
magic
amazing.
wand.
I generally thought that looks like fire. Back up at the top of the tower. Oh, this bit was just so intense.
My heart was just going like.
I thought it was interesting actually how they put Harry underneath watching. I personally didn't like the fact that the room was full of the clock and one was either side. It kind of annoyed me. Kind of distracted from the point that they're kind of battling. I wanted it more
One room.
Yeah.
They showed really clearly Draco disarming Dumbledore, but the acting.
Draco.
Oh my god.
Because the way he came across was, I have to do this, and he looked so desperate and so vulnerable, and you thought at that moment, he's played that so well. But when Snape was underneath, and he just did that, I literally went like that. You feel me jump? I jumped tomorrow.
I knew it was coming, and you knew.
He was just standing there,
and Harry just let him go, and you're like, oh.
Cerberus, please.
Oh god.
Because I thought, knowing David Yates, he'd do some sort of amazing thing where Dumbledore bursts into flame as he falls out or something. The way he kind of fell so elegantly, just slowly.
But the fact that he was dead and he was falling.
I thought that was really well done.
Really good. It put so much emphasis on the fact this amazing, great guy has just died.
I didn't like the fact that the Death Eaters walked out of the school. In the book it was like they ran, it was a battle. In the film though, they just sort of marched out.
And when they set fire to Hagrid's hut, in the book, that for me, that was terrifying. It just wasn't any of that in the film. Snape telling Harry that he was the half-blood friend.
In the book, I kind of never really imagined how Snape would say that. It sort of makes sense now.
And I love throughout the whole film as well.
The way he looks.
Yeah, he looks at Harry like he knows. I think it's pretty obvious that Snape's innocent.
Harry went back over to the body and Harry was crying and Ginny came over. And I was just like crying. But it's the fact that
Harry
Daniel was crying and I was like,
and then it panned out and you got all the actors behind him.
God!
So crying.
Luna Lovegood set me off.
Professor McGonagall.
Oh, and Madame Pomfrey crying.
Oh, Madame Pomfrey.
It sounds like wiping my face.
I saw you going.
You saw me. I was trying to make it as unobvious as possible.
I was like shaking from trying not to cry.
I like the wand lifting up.
It gets rid of the dark mark.
And they put forks in it. Rafe mentioned that the Horcrux was a fake. Not very much.
It was too happy. I think it should have ended on a sad note.
Let's go. And walking up.
Yeah, that would have been better. Parading. Mid-jump and apparate.
I see it.
I know.
We should be directors.
We should be the directors.
I don't ever cry in films. I never ever get scared in films. And yet this actually made me cry and terrified.
I think it's because we're so emotionally connected with the
it meant a lot more. Okay, so now we're going to go through the different characters quickly. Daniel Radcliffe, I thought he was very good. A couple of scenes not so good. For instance, him talking to Slughorn saying, I am the chosen one. Be brave like my mum. He just said it like he was reading it.
I didn't mind it.
I thought it was really bad. Rupert,
ace.
Probably the best.
Nailed it.
He was immense. Emma Watson.
Once.
Actually
not
good,
bad.
I thought.
When she's doing it seriously, she overplays it, but because there was a lot of comedy in it, she was allowed to be a little bit exaggerated and it worked a lot better.
The crying scene after the whole thing with Lavender almost made me cry. Snape.
brilliant as always.
He was even more brilliant than usual. It's just amazing.
Even more sexy than usual.
Bonnie Wright, please get her to leave.
There just wasn't any passion then.
There was just no emotion in her face. Just appalling. She just was...
She didn't shine.
Michael Gambon.
What made it so sad at the end? Because he actually became Dumbledore in that film.
Because personally I thought, I'm never going to cry in this film because I don't want him being chucked on the tower. We changed up quite quickly.
Helen McCrory, fail.
Not good. Too old, too dark hair. What happened to me? Why can't I play her? Bellatrix. I killed Sirius Black. I was like, I hate you! Pure anger for her. She's a mean person.
She's a cool person. Yeah, I did.
Greyback. An awesome face. Scary looking.
David Yates. I am sorry for threatening you with a cactus. I'm sorry for yelling at you at the premiere. You actually nailed this film and I really enjoyed it, so thank you.